Hi, my name is Adam, and one of the things that I like to do is walk through neighborhoods, through the woods, through parks, and on mountains. I like to walk. So join me, and together we'll take a step to see the world. Oregon Coast Aquarium! Oregon geology. Like anyone can read it from this distance. Oh, I'll do better with this one. As we follow the journey of a drop of rain that falls on the upland forests of Oregon's Coast Range. It trickles through the trees, joins streams and rivers, and flows through the estuary and into the sea. This water is vital to the ever-changing habitats along its path. It brings essential moisture to the diverse plants and animals both in the streams and along their banks, and feeds coastal animals and plants above and below the water's surface. Lush forest communities contain many kinds of trees and other plants which provide habitats for fishes and wildlife. They also supply timber and offer recreational opportunities to coastal residents. Time to work our way in. Oh, I need to show them my digital ticket. I'll be right back. There. Oh, construction and closed exhibits are always the best way to greet paying customers. Whatever they're building will probably be great. Judging from this wall outside, it will be expansive. The gardening is actually very nice, and the weather today was nice with it. The aquarium grounds are nice and open, very roomy and attractive to walk through. Up ahead is an otter exhibit, but they didn't show themselves to me today. Let's check out some exhibits that are more active. Here's my hand trying to block the glare of the sun. I spent a lot of time during this recording session blinded by it. Oh, some coon-striped shrimp and spot prawns. And there seems to be a lot of them in this little aquarium. Not a lot of room to move around. Here's a rockfish. There are a few fish in here. Again, not much room. It's kind of like forcing a person to live in a closet. Here's an even smaller tank. Don't know how I feel about that. This one is practically on the floor. It's good for kids to look into, but I doubt many adults pay much attention to it. Baypipe fish. Baypipe fish. Baypipe, I'm going to take their word that there is actually something in here. Well, besides this. And that. Look at this distinguished gentleman, just hanging out and doing his thing. This is a pretty great tank, honestly. But this one is too busy for my taste. However, I do know that some schools of fish congregate in this manner. What I don't know is if that congregation is supposed to be a full-time job. What do we have here? Another smallish tank. Oh, but this is what sand dollars look like before they're spent. Oh, there's one over here too. A dab? An actual dab? I'm getting some Animal Crossing vibes here. Oh, I think this is an olive flounder. What else does this place have to offer? Ooh, fossils. I love fossils. Here's a sycamore leaf fossil. And here's a fossilized palm frond. And a fossilized shark vertebrae. You know, it's a wonder we have fossils of fish at all. I mean, so much of them is not bone. Here's some shark poop, along with an unfortunate crab that has to spend its afterlife with shark poop. Desmoptilians. At least swam like polar bears and lumbered about clumsily on land like panda bears. They were plant eaters, but don't appear to have been able to chew their food the way that you and I do. Instead, they would clench their teeth, rip veggies from the seafloor, and suck them down. There's some other things in here too. Let's see, we got a porpoise and a dolphin skull. Man, just the idea of being able to go out into the field, locate, and identify evidence of life from so long ago fascinates me to this day. You know, when I was a kid, this is what I thought I would be doing when I grew up. Now I'm getting myself all turned around here. What else is there to see? Vertebrate fossils. Man, they are in good condition. Oh, okay, I know what this is. This is the sculpture of a Gastornis. And believe it or not, before and even after man came along, birds were huge on the terrifying predator list among life on the planet. This one, traced to a time period close to the end of the dinosaurs, was a herbivore, with a beak able to crunch up seeds and chow on fruits. That was the staple food supply after the meteor or comet that ended the age of the dinosaurs hit. It was the ability to eat seeds that allowed small bits of life to survive during those dark months and years following the impact. And the birds that we have today, to a degree, still do dine on seeds and stuff like that. It's just incredible that life survived. Here are some fossils that people might better identify with, at least in the sense that they came from mammals. This assortment comes from short-faced bear, Kodiak brown bear, a stellar sea lion, a four-tusked prehistoric walrus, and a partial walrus skull with tusks. God, look at the length of those. Here's a jaw from a mastodon. Oh, and here's a tooth from a mammoth. And I've never heard of a hell pig, but here's a skull cast of one. Also, fish vertebrae. And a fossilized spike-toothed salmon. If you squint really hard, you might be convinced that this is indeed a marlin skullcast. Here I am, fighting reflections and getting Animal Crossing vibes again, because this little tank is home to the largest type of crab that you can find in Animal Crossing New Horizons. And boy, does it know how to hide from prying eyes. What's in here? Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow! The lighting and the color almost causes these jellyfish to look fake, but they're not. Hey! That's a red snapper! Well, you don't look like you're worth $3,000. By now, the barred knife jaw was totally expected. The jellyfish. Look at the way they move. The way they look. I could probably be convinced that these things originally came from a different planet. Oh, they're so different. I wonder why so many are congregating up here. It kind of amazes me to see that even the aquarium slightly depends on things from popular culture to bring in an audience. We've already seen several popular examples from Animal Crossing, but this larger tank has icons from the Finding Nemo films. Let's see, there's a clownfish and a blue tang. So much color. God, looking at all this makes me wonder how much we, busy and distracted by so much useless crap in society, are missing out on. There is a full, natural world out there. As an adult, it is so hard to find the time to probably get out there, to explore it, to appreciate it just for the different things that are out there. Very small tanks. I wonder if the animals in these are able to see the larger tanks nearby. Don't you think that if they could, they might be a little upset about the space they're missing out on? Maybe they're suffering from some tank envy? Keep looking, everyone. That crab knows how to hide. Hey, what's in this cave here? Nothing. Let's head up to the aviary then. The last time I was here, the birds were a lot more engaging and friendly. This time, I feel like they're yelling at me to stay off of their lawn. let's see if I can get a better look at this. There we go. Oh, and there are several. Unfortunately, we can see right away that the confinement of a zoo-like atmosphere is causing them to suffer from zoochosis. Zoochosis, which I also saw in action at the Oregon Zoo, which you can check out in an earlier recording of mine, causes animals to manifest in monotonous, obsessive, repetitive movements that don't lead to anything. They'll do the same thing over and over just to pass the time, or if they think anything like humans, they'll do the same things over and over again, hoping that they'll eventually get it right and be freed from whatever prison they think they're in. I'm actually impressed with how spread out this campus is. With an all-water based attraction system, though, it kinda needs to be. Well, this cave is narrow. Hey, the octopus is out and moving! I've seen octopi exhibits before, and it seems like the creatures are never moving. God, this guy's really active. Now, the time has come for the highlight of the aquarium. Passages of the Deep! And the snack and coffee bar is a nice touch. This is really what the whole aquarium should have been to begin with. An immersive look into the ocean from within the sea itself. This used to be Keiko's the killer whales tank, but I believe he was moved out of here in like 1998 and set free into the ocean. With this tube of windows all around, it allows us to live in the moment and observe the life swimming not only around and above us, but also burrowing in the seabed below through these glass-bottom floorboards. From here, we can see sea bass, halibut, and a collection of sharks and rays and other fish. Look at all the anchovy. I think they're anchovy. This is definitely the best feature of the aquarium, and though short, I think it's only 3 tunnels, it's almost worth the price of entry alone. But now it's time to resurface and head back to the world of the open air. Wow, lots more construction walls. That's promising. Adding attractions is always nice. Here's an estuary. And somebody's admission ticket. By the end of my visit, I was 0 to 4 on the otters coming out to be seen whenever I looked for them. There's also a decent collection of creatures you can see in the Oregon coastal tide pools. Hey, this aquarium employee is feeding the fish now. Oh, look at the hungry munchers go. On the way out, you'll pass by the coastline store. You'll also pass by more construction walls. Well, there's actually a decent assortment of stuff in here to shop for. Oh, wanted one of these. The Fossil Coastline? That sounds like a cool tour. I know this episode was a little different than the ones before. The aquarium isn't all that large, and, well, a lot of the recording really was just walking with Adam as I was trying to find my way around. But because the aquarium had things to see and enjoy, most of that aimless walking footage was cut to spare the viewer's attention span. So that was the Oregon Coast Aquarium in Newport, Oregon, as it was in January 2022. If you enjoyed what you saw, hit the like option, tell me about it in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more episodes coming, as well as check out the Walking with Adam playlist for more episodes of both urban and rural exploration. Until next time, this is Adam, signing off.